Hello, Lindsay here, partner and principal architect with TrailConsult. Today, I am going to have the pleasure of walking you through our latest release of our IP, which is our high-tech Agent Force capability. And what I'll do is I'm going to tell a little bit of a story, and we'll walk through Lily as an executive who is interacting with the fictional company, NeuroSpark. And what we'll be doing is taking a look at how her experience is being elevated from a self-service standpoint, how she's able to go through a seamless booking process, and before should have to be going and looking between multiple external sources and help documentation, and also hopefully getting on the phone with the client partner. So what I'll show is then the handoff to sales, right? So Liam is an active sales rep. How is Agent Force being embedded in his flow of work for him to get the most value and help drive sales velocity? And one quick example of an external action that includes the use of external LLM, which would be another agent, right? So two agents talking to each other, conversing. That's what I'll go through. Now, this is just an example of that dialogue that I was talking about. As Lily goes through her day and engages with NeuroSpark, you can see that she's able to get that FAQ information and documentation. She can dig a little bit deeper, understanding the integration capabilities, but also if there are guardrails you want to set up and put in place. This is just an example. We made this agent a lot more open to sharing information about pricing. Some customers don't want that information shared. You can tighten up what this agent can and cannot share and say or do. So you have that option. And now one of my favorite parts, I like to call it the external booking or bring your own booking platform. And you can see here that as I'm looking out to meet with a agent, I'm actually able to get some availability for Monday, and I'm actually going out to an external booking platform and retrieving the availability of these team members, and I can actually select that, and it takes me directly to the actual appointment. So this is an example of how you can integrate and use those external actions in the flow of an agent. Now, let's take a look and pivot to Liam's day in the life of. So Liam, when he logs in, you'll see that he's greeted obviously with a very familiar screen, and he has some open tasks that he needs to work on, right? So, that there's that upcoming demo that's coming by, and also just getting a full sense of the account. But, as a sales rep, he wants to make sure that he's coming prepared and he understands the external factors that might be impacting. So this is just an example of the Salesforce agent going and pinging a more recent agent that's available within Gemini and then retrieving that information. Now, I want to pause here and just help, just imagine the possibilities if you wanted to connect to other LLMs or other agents like Grok or external agents similar. You can do that, right? Perplexity, this is just an example of a deep research agent that we were connected to, or even just to an external system, right? So I think the external actions are what I'm most excited about. And this was just an example of the workflow and walkthrough of our high-tech agent. If you'd like to learn more, feel free to reach out, and we're more than happy to get time with you. Thank you, and bye for now.